What's going on, guys? Cyn for the win here. We are back with our franchise mode as the New York Rangers and picking up where we left off here after the draft. And I guess I need to address something real quick. People not happy about the picking Shaka over Primo there. And saying that, and maybe I'm not paying attention to the letter grade ratings that dictate the overall. You are part right. I didn't really check him for Primo because I saw on his his personality traits lacks the drive to win, and that immediately puts that guy out of the question for me. If you remember back to our Buffalo series, we avoided those guys at all costs, and it led to us being able to win 3 cups in a row. I really think that lacking the drive to win has a big. It's a big deal when it comes to winning, obviously, and especially in the playoffs when kind of everything's on the line. In that sense, I really think you need all guys who click with each other in the locker room, who want to win and things like that. So that is the main reason I didn't pick Primo. Yes, he's really good overall. Yes, he's NHL ready, but we also needed defensive prospects. The guy that we got was, I think, mid 60 overall, like 65 or something like that, which isn't too bad. He's not that far off. A couple years, wherever he is. Sort by potential. Will he show up here? He should. Or not. Alright, maybe I need to go to contracts, I guess. Should be here. He should be in there. What the heck? Oh, did I turn off the things? I don't think so. Hold on a sec. I gotta find him now because that's gonna bug me. Okay, yeah. So there he is. Check. Yeah. Well, we're not gonna see his overall because I believe I turned that off, but did I turn it off? Apparently I did. Anyway, so that was the main reason. I believe he was 65 overall, but it was his personality traits that really sold me. The whole, he didn't have any weaknesses, he didn't lack the drive to win or anything like that, and that was the main reason that I picked it up. And he's a lefty. We got Karkner also in the late first, who's a righty. This sets us up for our defensive prospects for sure. Now, yeah, on our forward end, we could use a couple more prospects, but at the same time, we have Hughes, we have this Andronov guy, we also have Byfield. They are all centers, but, Andronov and either Andronov or Hughes will likely be playing wing at some point. We also have Kravtsov, who's coming up, Elias Anderson, Hedl, Howden. We have all these guys that, for right now, are really good. So another NHL ready forward, in my opinion, wasn't as worth it, especially as he lacks the drive to win, as a solid medium elite defensive prospect, which we didn't have any of. We had none of those. So that's the reasoning behind the draft pick. I do appreciate you guys looking out, though, making sure that I'm staying on top of it and making sure that I do know about those letter grades. But yeah, I didn't even bother to look for that guy, simply because lack the drive to win completely closed me off to drafting him. All right, so now for agency, we have so much money to work with. Some people saying don't go for Subban, go for Letang. It makes it a bit more interesting with his age and things like that. But we have so much money that short-term Subban could be great, I think. The only other team interested in him is Pittsburgh, which, maybe he does want to go there instead. And that makes sense. So, we aren't a proven playoff team yet. So, in that sense, yeah, maybe we can't get Subban. We can get Letang. So, maybe let's go for Letang and then one other guy. Maybe even Hampus Lindholm. Grab 2 dudes. Tends to keep it himself, but a good all-around guy in the dressing room. 3 teams are interested in Hampus Lindholm, though, which makes it harder for us to get it. Seattle, LA, and Chicago. Although those 3 teams aren't very good. Seattle did just have a really good year. But LA, Chicago, I don't think have been doing that good. So maybe we're able to compete for that guy. But I do think we should grab two defensemen here because we need 2 defensemen. And we could also grab, Letang and Leddy and something like that. Make it. But man, if we can get like two of these guys, that'd be even better. Lindholm is listed as top 2. So we'd have to give him quite a lot of time. I don't know. I'm still kind of deciding, but obviously we need to get Toffoli back. So let's get Toffoli back. 2 years. He should sign for 6 for 2 years. So let's do that. I don't want to overpay the guy or anything like that. No other team's interested in him right now, at least. I was suggested to go maybe try to go for Hurdle. He's, you know, people saying he's pretty underrated in the sim. He's quite good. I am just trying to avoid a lot of centers right now. That's the main thing. And we definitely need 2 defensemen. We need to shore up that back end. So, you know what? Let's grab Letang. I kind of like the idea of going for Letang. 2-year deal. He might decline. Likely. I mean, he's likely to decline. But we have the money right now. We won't really hurt ourselves. 2 years at 6.5. That's 12.5 we're going for right now. And either Lindholm or Subban. I'd love to get Subban and Letang, but I think he's gonna go with Pittsburgh. It makes a lot of sense that he would. Yeah, we could steal him away, but let's see. Other than that, Oli Mod, a lot of teams interested in him. Letty would make. We could do Letty. It's yet another lefty though, but he looks very good defensively, and that will help out in our sim. So that's also a pretty good option, I think. Either Letty or go for someone up here, but we're still gonna have a lot of money to work with. So in my opinion, why the hell not go for someone like this? I'm still gonna offer Subban something. We have so much fucking money that we could give this guy an offer that he can't refuse, and it's just gonna be a short-term deal. But 9 mil for 2 years. That's what I'm offering him. If he doesn't sign here, he doesn't sign here. If he really wants to win, he won't sign here. But that's what we're going to do. Go for Letang, go for Subban. Letang ain't going to be top 2. He'll be top 4, which will be perfect for us. And we'll have Subban for the top 2 next to Shea. And we're going to grab Toffoli once again and let our forwards keep growing. Letang and Subban are both just temporary spot fillers. We're not going to be re-signing Subban most likely or trading him for value. We're going to use him. Same with Letang. So that's what we're going to try for. And that is 12.5. That's 20-something mil. We still have like 18 left. We need a backup goalie. All right, and there's a few here. Markstrom, well, yeah. Fleury, looking like he's on the way out. I don't know how good he is. Corpusalo, Dell. I believe Dell is like low, like 81, I think he is. How's he done? 27 games, didn't do that great. Played in the AHL. His NHL stats aren't incredible. Yeah, he's kind of average. So is there a backup here who's done really well in the NHL here that we could snag? Not really. I'd love to get, like... Howard's too old. Fleury's an interesting one. With the contract that it says he wants, he might be fairly declined. But I don't want him to be too much better than... I don't want him to be better at all than our goaltender, so it's safe. It's a lot safer to grab someone else down here. How's Corpusalo simmed? Not very good. None of these guys have simmed very well. I think Dell was honestly like the best one. Let's check Halak. He's an 81... He did very well last year. Other years, not so much. Yeah. I'd rather get the guy who's at least consistent, so I think I'm going to go for Dell here. He's just the most consistent out of these guys. Yeah, I still think Fleury's just too good. Yeah, he did bad last year. Probably lost some stat growth, who knows. Yeah, let's try for Dell here. Just get him for a year. Spend quite. I'll offer him like 5 mil because we need to spend money. And it's just for a year, so it doesn't matter too much. So let's grab Aaron Dell there, and that is now 9 plus 5 is 14 plus that 12.5 puts us close. And now I need to check. Do we need a depth guy? Do we need something like that we could spend a bit more money on just to get us to that cap floor for a year? So let's check that out real quick. Then I should also check scouts if I need to sign one of those guys, because I don't remember. All right, so forwards. What are we looking at? We got 1, 2, 3. Buchnevich we could trade, so that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Neve's probably AHL 8. Oh, wow. Yeah, we need some players here. But add, so we got Toffoli, then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11. Is Gettinger a guy that I wanted to use? I think so. Didn't he have good D? No, he didn't. Never mind. So yeah, we need a sign. Well, we do still have Hayes. That's right. So probably like 2 forwards. Defensively, if we get those 2 guys, that's 3, 4, 5, 6. We could use one of those guys for depth. Probably Beegers for depth. Yeah, and then we're good on the defensive end, but we need a couple role-playing forwards. Now we could sign Buchnevich again. We could always do that. He doesn't have that much value. We can't really get a first for him or anything like that. And we could sign him, and then we're a bit better. And that's another utility score. Then we could grab like a pure defensive depth type guy, which might not be a bad idea. I wasn't initially going to sign Buchnevich. I think we were like going to tender and trade him. Well, let's see. There might be someone better than him too, and we could still get some value back. Let's check it out here. There's David Perron. Mesnikov, yeah. Dustin Brown. Bobby Ryan, Bodker, Patty Marleau. Don't really have him scouted too much. He's going to be declining even further, I don't think. His defense is not bad, but yeah, it's... Okay, Devontae Smith, Pelly, Leipzig. Dan O's available. Another center, though. I want to try to avoid that if I can. Not ever grabbing Austin Watson. No. Yeah, defense doesn't look great for any of those guys. Could grab Roussel. More toughness, though. And defense looks okay, but not great. Yaskin. No. JT Brown. It's solid. But not incredible. All right, Marcus Foligno looking good, actually. I like those defensive stats. So let's grab him for a year. Again, spend a bunch of extra money on him. Grab him, and then I'll pick up like one guy listed as depth. Just in case. Because I think we might need another. Andrew Shaw. Actually, is he still... it looks like his defense should be pretty good, actually. He will take a lot of penalties, though. All right, Soderberg, Komarov. Soderberg might be good depth, actually. No, it's a center, yes, but... Oh, yeah. Looking like he would be pretty good depth. 35, too, so it might decline a bit, but his defense should be looking pretty good. That might be an option. Kessler? No. Kyle Clifford? Paquette. I always like Paquette. He's always pretty solid. Matt Martin? Nah. Salamaki, I think he was... Yeah, Salamaki's good defensively, I remember that. So let's actually grab maybe Salamaki as well. Grab those 2 guys for like 3 mil each. And that should be enough money spent to put us in the right area. So there we go. Let's get Salamaki. And that should take care of everything. Yeah, we've gone for a goalie. We've got Toffoli. We're going for 2 defensemen. We should be perfect. That should be it. Before I want to check my scout, I think I need to hire 1 NHL scout. Yeah, I need to hire an NHL scout. I got Atlantic, Metro, Pacific. I need Central. Okay. We'll just get that guy real quick. There should be plenty of NHL scouts. There usually is tons. Okay, well, this time there's not. Although AHL, this guy's only an A-. How are you in the Central? Only an A. That's still good enough. That guy's not as good. Sometimes the AHL guys are good there. A in the Central. And this guy's an A rating. So, you know, I'll grab this guy. And we'll turn him into my NHL Central Scout. All right. So hire him. There's also that WHL Scout there. Where's my other? I do already have a... Well, he could actually help me out my OHL. Let me think. Yeah. My OHL Scout is only a B. I could fire my lower OHL scout, who's a B-, keep the B, and if that guy's good in the OHL, I actually might want him. So I usually don't show any of the scout stuff on here, but I didn't think it would take long, and since I'm already doing it, let's see. We can offer that guy a deal. It's pretty rare that you see a really top junior scout up here. OHL's a D-, of course. Then, no, it's not really worth it. This guy's an OHLer, though. So, boom. We can get him. He's an A rating. A there. Worth it? Probably. Fire the B-, get an A. Yep, then we'll have those 2 scouts taken care of. Get that. 5 years, too. That's a good amount of time. All right, so offered him a contract. Let's fire that other OHL scout. We'll keep the B. Fire the B-. How many years does he have left? Okay, 1 year left only anyway, so that's perfect. Fire him. Boom. Now our junior scouts will be much, much better. Okay. And that pretty much does it. Let's advance some days here. Make sure we get everyone that we're after. All right, we got Sauer. You know what? Nah, let's check. Is Hajek someone that I was wanting to keep around? 23, 7. Yeah, actually, yeah, I want to keep him around for now. So I'm not going to accept that. Probably going to trade Buchnevich still. So we can grab a pretty good pick for him. Might do that right after this. Or I could wait, but trading him now wouldn't be a bad idea. I might be able to get a first for him from like a champion team. Probably not, but okay. So we got Foligno, we got Salamaki, we got Dell. They want Neves. No. I want Neves on my AHL only. Okay, we got Toffoli, we got Subban, and we got Letang. So we got everyone that we were after. And salary-wise, we should be in a good spot. I think we're right on the cusp there. We're now listed as a hopeful. So yeah, we should be good. Hopefully we'll be compliant. We should be at least. All right, so we got everyone. Let's try to trade Buchnevich here. Or maybe we just sign him for shits and giggles. But I don't think so. I don't think that's the greatest idea. Because now in our forward core, Hughes, Toffoli, Hoffman, Howden. 12, Foligno. Yeah, no, we're kind of good in the forward core. I can grab like one more just for extra depth, just to have there, and spend more money on him, just because we might do some. We could also keep Boo up there, but I really want him for my AHL. Where's Hayes at? Actually, yeah, we still have Hayes too. So yeah, we're perfectly fine. We'll probably have to keep him up there. I don't know. We'll see about the compliancy thing. All right, yeah. So let's trade Buchnevich here. Let's find a team who wants him. Maybe a championship team. That would be amazing. Champion team. All right. Toronto wants him. They're a champion team. They should want to give up that pick. Do we have... I have to check our first. I actually think we have already 3 for this year. We do, so we can't actually grab any more firsts for this year. We can grab one for next year, but that's it. Okay, let's actually find a champion team who might fall off. That'd be the best thing, since we're getting a pick for the future. Oh, here we are. Now, these guys have struggled in the past, so maybe they struggle. Oh, they don't want to get... Oh, that's not even their pick. They don't even have their own... Oh, this is Colorado. Oh, that's who it was. Why did I think it was Columbus? There's Columbus. I went one extra. That's why. They don't want to give up their first from next year. Could we grab it? Maybe. But yeah, maybe they drop off. Because what's their goalie situation like? But oh, no, he's still young as hell. Well, not young as hell, but he ain't declining. Forward core. Young and getting better. Yeah. And this, yeah, they're not going to get any worse either. So one of the other ones was still better. Contender, too much value. Too much value. Oh, that's too much value. Okay, so either the Lightning or Toronto, which neither of these are... You know, Toronto's still great. They have so many good friggin' players. Although not a lot of depth. Defensively. Again, not a whole lot of depth. Goaltending-wise, yeah, Freddie Anderson's still solid. Only one more year. What if they can't sign him? What are their other contracts coming up next year? Grunstrom, Curly, no. Nothing really major. Yeah, nothing really major, so that's not the greatest option. I doubt any of these guys are really going to be falling off. Kucherov, Stamkos are still obviously amazing. Same thing, not a whole lot of depth. Defensively, still really good. A lot of guys locked in. No major contracts coming up next year that they'd have to give stuff away. So it's basically just a guessing game where, yeah, I don't think we're going to be getting anything incredible. So it's kind of just preference. A contender's going to be too much value. I don't think that works for us. The pick from next year. Maybe. Let's try. No, that's way too much. Okay, let's grab one. I'm going to grab one for from Toronto here. Let's just grab their pick. And that might not even go through. This might not even go through, but I'm trying anyway. Give him Buchnevich. Yeah, they can't afford to sign him. We actually have to grab someone who can afford to sign this guy, which I don't know if it'll be any of these guys. They don't have, they kind of have enough, but they'll probably say the same thing. Yeah, so we might not even be able to trade Buchnevich for a first like we intended. We can grab a second. It's a stretch to try to get a first for this guy. Hold on. These guys have cap room. Columbus has cap room. So we could make that work. But that's value doesn't match up. Not sufficient at all. Okay, well. What else can we send through? Anything to make this work? Some of these guys, I don't know. Not really. Not really like that I can see. Low top sixes aren't bad. And I'm not going to trade that guy because he actually might be something I can't actually recall. Yeah, it'll have to be like a pick or something like that. Yeah, we have 11 picks for this year. Well, I actually don't really don't think that'll work. None of these guys want to give it their pick. Yeah, they'd have to free up space. So really, our only option's that, and we'd have to add in other stuff. The pick might not even be that good, but whatever. We can hold on to it for a bit and get some more guys scouted if we really want. But I'd rather just get it over and done with here. So, when was this guy drafted? What was he? I don't recognize his name really. 6th round. But medium, so I'm not going to trade a guy I don't know anything about. I know this guy's a low top 6. I don't know his overall or anything like that, but that could be enough value to make go through. So we know he's a low top 6. I'm not a huge fan of those guys. It still doesn't go through. Not sufficient at all. I'm holding on to Buchnevich for now. I'm going to get some more guys scouted. We're going to figure that out a bit more. I don't want to make just a trade to make a trade right now. We'll have his rights up until December 1st. Well, he can be signed up there. We'll always have his rights, but yeah. All right, so I'm going to sim up here. We're going to get the lines taken care of. I'll send out the scouts. I'll see you guys in a little bit. All right, guys, so I want to show you this. Now that Mark Stahl left, we no longer have an actual captain, but we're going with 3 alternates. We're going to keep Shea as an alternate, and I've added Kravtsov and Elias Anderson to be alternates. Now, my reason being is I went to the morale screen. Kravtsov is listed as a leader. Elias Anderson is a presence, and I don't know what kind of difference that makes. So if you give him a letter, I wonder what that does. You know what I mean? So like Kravtsov has an A. Elias Anderson has an A now. Turning it over to some of the younger guys. VC is also a presence, but I wanted to give it to Kravtsov and Elias Anderson. Guys who are, you know, for sure going to be here for a while. So we're going to go 3 alternates right now. And I want you guys to give me captaincy suggestions for the future, basically. And then we'll see what happens. All right, so before we get going here, I got to show you guys the lines now as well. So Hoffman, Hughes, Toffoli, Howden, Andronov, Buchnevich. It made me sign him. It did that automatic sign thing, so we have Buchnevich. And then Hedel, Anderson, Kravtsov. Now, interestingly, it was telling me to put Kravtsov on the second line. We'll see what happens. He might, it might be telling me that he got a nice jump, but we'll see what happens. Anyway, then we got VC, Byfield, Hayes as the fourth line. Got some guys scratched. Salamaki, both Salamaki and Foligno are scratched. And Begris. We could always, sub guys in and out. Begris is our depth guy. All right, defensively, Shea Subban, Forbert, Letang, Lindgren, Pissick. Now, Lindgren might get a boost up. We'll see. But this is what our defensive core is looking like. 3 really good guys. 3 guys so-so. So, hopefully the carry. Anyway, but this was what suggested for the power play. It suggested me to put Kravtsov on the top unit. So, the only issue with this is, all 3 of these guys seem to be shooters. But hey, we'll see. Subban, Shea, not so much. So, maybe that's good on a power play. The only flip side is none of these guys are shooters over here. So, I don't know how the power plays will work, but we're going to try this initially. Obviously we can move Kravtsov down on the second one if we need to spread out some of that goal scoring. But we're going to go with this. I put Subban and Shea on the top unit. Letang, and then, of course, Elias Anderson back on that point. He did phenomenal there last year, so we're going to put him right there again. Playing with Letang up there. The penalty kill, Hedel and Hayes, Shea, Subban, going to keep them together on that top. Howden, VC, and then Lindgren and Letang. These guys are all 2 ways, so they should be okay. If we need to switch it up, we'll switch it up, but I think for now it should be all right. Extras, Hughes, Hoffman, Shea, Subban, Howden, Kravtsov. Keep seeing right there. Kept telling me to put Kravtsov there, so I'm like, all right, I'll listen to the computer. Let's see what they know. And then Andronov to Foley. And in fact, I might want to switch Howden and Andronov, maybe. Maybe. Let's see. Yeah, let's do that because Toffoli is kind of more hybrid. Yeah. So let's do that actually for there. I like that a bit better. Same thing for here. Because Toffoli was more of a pass. I want to see, because Kravtsov is, as a created dude, will shoot a lot. So we want Andronov there with him. Pure playmaker. Then Subban, Shea, Letang. Extra attacker, Hughes, Subban, and here's the shootout lineups. Put Kravtsov in there. I want to see what the game is trying to tell me about him. Then, of course, Shesterkin and Dell as the goaltenders. Here's the scratches, which you already saw. And that's that. Those are our lines. Quentin Byfield making his NHL debut there. See what happens with him. He's a big boy, 6'5", 237. Let's hope he does a bit better in this one than he did for us in Buffalo. We'll see. We shall see, and I'm very excited to see the jumps and stuff here. That should be good. All right, and just to make sure, I don't still have the, pretty sure I don't still have the show all the potentials on, because I couldn't see overalls, but, oh no, I didn't have all, yeah, because we were, all that bullshit, that's right, derp. Yeah, no, I don't. I turned them all off, we're good. All right, so, now we're ready to get going here. Ready to start off the new year. And you know what? I think we can make a playoff push. I really do. I think this team should be able to make a playoff push. Let's sim up and get everyone uncovered, everyone scouted properly so we can properly reassess our lines and see if we need to optimize them a bit better, see if guys need some more playing time here and there, which could be the case. I'd sub out Howden for Anderson. All those other things. All right, so nice win right there. Same with Buchnevich for Kravtsov. That's a no-brainer. But I want to make sure that he's ready for that role. We're looking good so far. Scoring 3 goals per game, not allowing a whole lot either. Looking good. This is only preseason, yes, but still, looks like we're clicking. The team is clicking right now, and we're not allowing a lot of goals against, which is huge. And that's exactly why we picked up the defenseman we did. Really starting to turn this around. Yeah, if we continue this, man, we're 7-0 in freaking preseason. Hasn't loaded it, but it just shows 7-0 over there. What did we win by? Don't know. Okay, 4-2. We didn't score less than 3 goals per game at any point. Fully healed. Okay, so he wasn't even out. I didn't have to sub him out or anything like that. I've already assigned my scouts. Regular season has begun right now. First game of the season against the St. Louis Blues, we win it 2-1. So good job. Defense looking good. Offense need to get going a bit more. Let's see how we do against Tampa. Gaining locker room chemistry. I don't know how much we'll have scouted. My scouts haven't been at it for too long. But, all right. Another Eichel. Morgan Eichel. 5th overall winger, power forward. A lot of power forwards. Oh, wow. Look at that production, though. Goal scoring, puck protection, pro release. Soft-spoken guy. I like to know about him. Size and skill, puck protection. No, not a goal scorer. Would mesh well in a locker room. Similar to Lucic. So he'll have some good years, and then he'll get a big contract and be absolutely shit. Why is this taking forever to simulate? Thank you. 4-1. 2-1. We've won all 3 games so far. Only allowed 1 goal against in every single one of those games. This is a great start. All right, we finally lose, but we get a point out of it. Goal scoring could be a bit more, so we're gonna. That's the one thing I'm gonna reassess. I think we could be. Yeah, we could definitely be scoring a bit more here. 4-1-1. We need some more goals, man. Definitely. All right, that's better, but I still feel like we can be scoring more. So I will look to optimize that, and that probably will mean moving Craps up that second line if he is indeed ready, which I believe he will be. Max McCormick. All right, he's on my 3rd line. All right, we'll go assistant coach replaces player. It's my AHL. I'm not worried about that too much. We won that game too, 2-1. So we're winning a lot of close games. Our defense and goaltending, outstanding. Offense could be slightly better. That's for sure. Yeah, you can see we're not getting a whole crap ton of points here. And that is, it's not a huge issue, but yeah, the first line doesn't seem to be getting going yet. Hughes is now an 87, great. Hoffman's an 86, but only 5 points for Hoffman, 5 points for Hughes, 4 points for Toffoli. They got time. I'm not worried about him yet. Andronov, good. He is listed as second line. Only 3 points for him. Buchnevich, 4 points. Kravtsov is second line, so yeah, let's definitely move him up there. Elias Anderson, good. Still listed as 3rd line, as is Hedel. All right, so they'll remain there. Get Buchnevich with him. But holy shit, Byfield jumped up to an 84. Hi. You're really good. I need to give you extra time somewhere. Maybe power play, but who the hell do you replace? Howden? I hate to do it. But he is getting that. His 1 goal has come on the power play. He is getting the second line time. I guess we'll do it. Holy shit, Byfield. That's a hell of a jump. All right, put Byfield in there. I think he's already going to grow more than he did last time. Holy hell. Huge jump right there. Yeah, let's get him on the power play. That should keep him happy. I want to start him on the 4th line, though, still. He's a power forward, big body. And I want, obviously, Hedel and Anderson in their roles. Hayes, he'll get better. Don't worry about that. Is he probably still suffering from some morale minuses? I think I have him on the PK too. Yeah, I do. Cool. Yeah, he'll be fine. He'll be just fine. All right. Well, that's a good start, and kind of everyone is exactly where I need them, but we're definitely lacking some production here. Kravtsov, proven shooter, onto this line which doesn't have a shooter. Perfect. This is going to help a lot. Buchnevich, he wasn't even that. Like, look at that. That's where the production problems were coming from on that second line. First line just need to get going. I think, I know it's not the best first line ever, but with Jack Hughes going to be continuing to grow, he just needs a little bit more help from Toffoli and Hoffman there. That's about it. But how are we doing on the back end? Shea's a 90. He's got 4 points. Subban's got 4 points. Letang's got 3. He's got top 4. He's going to decline. We knew that. We knew that going in. That's why he's only got a 2-year deal. He's a plus player, though, which is good. Lindgren is, he is listed as top 4. We are giving him extra time, but we could replace him. We could switch. I'm going to switch him. I'm going to put him up there. I like Lindgren. He's got a few more years to grow. Let's not fuck around. Let's get him up to, maybe we get him up to like 84, 85. That would be great. I'm not counting on it, but that, you never know. Could happen. I want to see the goaltenders because, Shesterkin's now at 85. Brilliant. He actually might get, he still has another year to get better. Holy crap. Look at him go. And Dell's played, and he's played great in the 2 games. He has no wins, but he's played great in the games. Probably one of those shootout losses and the regular loss, which we only scored a goal. Poor Dell. Oh, well. So this is good. This is kind of best case scenario, actually. And I'm actually kind of glad that it automatically made me get Buchnevich because now we could have a 3rd line scoring line. And that's an okay contract. Just a year or 2. Yeah. All right. So We got the taster. We've made a few minor changes here, getting Kravtsov up to that second line where he belongs, getting Byfield on that power play. Let's see what happens here in this next month. I want to see some more goal scoring. Definitely want to see some more goal scoring here. Hopefully that's a thing, because that's kind of all that's... I'm not even going to say holding us back. Our defense and goaltending is doing great, but that can't really realistically maintain at all times. See, we won that game because we scored 6 goals. That's great. We lost that game because we didn't score enough. So still a bit inconsistent. Another loss. See, when the goaltending disappears, we got to be able to combat that. Max McCormick's back. Let's get him back in there. He was right here. Boom. Foot's now 72. Okay, not bad. Not bad. He's getting there. He's getting there. Yeah, Gettinger. You're just not that... You're okay defensively, but I want you to get better. Even though playing you down here might not get you better. This guy's listed as 4th line, so he'd work in a pinch for a call-up. Oh, anyway. Just musing. All right, come on, goal scoring. Let's get going. Let's get going. There you go. That's not bad. 3 goals in reg. Got the win in the shootout. Dallas, 6-2 loss. See, yeah, defense and goaltending out the window. Damn. I had a feeling couldn't maintain, but I was hoping. Voros has been injured. Ooh, January 25th. That is a while. Luckily, it's only the backup, but still. Prefer him not to be injured. All right, come on, guys. Get some wins here. There we go. There we go. Okay, better. Inconsistent, though, still. Back and forth, especially with our goaltending, especially with our offense. But 10-4-1. That great start is helping us to maintain here. Great. Now look at Columbus. That would have been great to get their pick. All right. No. Come on, beat Buffalo. That's some easy points right there. They're struggling. There you go. 3-1 victory. That's the kind of victory that I like to see. 3 goals for, only 1 goal against. Tough loss right there in regulation to Toronto. Vancouver doing a decent job. Can we force them down the standings? No, we cannot. Damn it. Offense still struggling. Still inconsistent. I mean, it's a little bit to be expected, but yeah. I was hoping those guys on the back end would help it out a lot more. But still, we should be around a playoff spot with this record. We'll see what's going on with it. How are the Islanders doing? Still shit? They look like they're actually getting better. Yeah, they're getting better. We beat them, though. Good. We needed that win. Tough wins there. 14-7-2. Not incredible, but we weren't going to expect an incredible turnaround. But yeah, damn, dude. Not a lot of point scoring in general. We're holding on to 3rd in the division. 2 points ahead of a wild card spot. Both wild card spots. So this is very tenuous. Need more. Need more here. Yeah, look at that. Look at the goal score. Need more. 2.52. Not enough. Goals against 2.57. Could be a lot better. Started better. Whoa. Power play is shit. Yeah, we need to switch that up. Power play is holding us back a lot. Penalty kill's bad too, so we need to take a look at that. Okay, Kravtsov needs to come off. We need to get someone else in there. I think that's just how it's got to go. But let's check the personal stats and see what's going on that front. 16 points, Subban with 14, Hoffman 14, Toffoli only 11, Shea, oh my goodness, where is the second line? Nowhere to be found. Kravtsov, 6 goals, only 7 points. 2 of those goals are on the power play. That second line is trash. Where the hell, Andrew? What the fuck is wrong with you guys? He's got the stats. He looks great. But something is wrong with that line. Horribly wrong. Oh, that's Hayes. I'm looking for Howden. Is he even further down? No, he can't be. Where's Howden? No, he's up here. He's getting like 10 points. No, not enough. Yeah, offense, big issue right now. Power play, big issue right now. Subban taking a crap ton of penalties. That's weird. We have 3 defensemen who are getting a lot of production. That's helping us keep afloat, but our forward end is weak. Very weak right now. Good news is both of our goalies are doing well enough. This is good enough. This is good enough for us. These are good stats. We need to be able to score. So that's the issue right now, not scoring. Okay, let's take a look. What can we do? How do we improve? So I think Kravtsov's got to come off the power play line, at least the top one. He looks great, but we need to spread this out. We need to get something going here. Byfield, looking like more of a pass guy. What's Toffoli got on the power play? 1 assist. Who's even doing well on the power play? Is anyone? 2 assists for Hoffman. That's what we need. Hughes should be the goal scorer there. Well, not even really that. Has Byfield got anything on the power play? Nothing on the power play. I can't put him up there. I'm actually thinking about putting Elias Anderson up on that power play, even though he's got no points on there. Kravtsov on the point. How's his shot? Not insanely strong, but he would take a lot of shots from the point, which would create rebounds, which could be good. And I just don't know if Toffoli's earned that top line. I need like an older type dude back there. The problem is, we need to... Okay, here's what I'm going to do. Byfield on the point. Elias Anderson on the top unit. Kravtsov on the second. Elias Anderson's earned it, man. I just think he's earned it. I know he doesn't have any points on the power play, but he's been on the point, and his production last year was great. He's not on the greatest pace right now, but we just need to get this power play going in some way, shape, or form. Get Hoffman on the one time. $82 face-offs, 84. I could even put 3 lefty. We have a lot of lefties. Could have Anderson take the face-offs because he's a bit better. All right, let's try that. But I guess Hughes on the one time. Yeah, let's try something like that out. And this will be the second power play unit. Yeah, our power play needs to get going. That's just plain and simple, needs to get going. Because it's bad. Yeah, we need a lot more from everyone. First line, second line especially, though. 7 points in 23 games played, not good enough. Elias Anderson still is his third line, so I'm going to keep him there. Because he will continue to grow. We need Andronoff to jump up, though, for sure. We can always switch out Howden in other ways. You know, we could try Anderson up there with Andronoff. Howden bound to third line. Yeah, our third line right now is getting better production. Fourth line's even getting better production than our second line. Yeah, that's got to change. So hopefully this helps. I mean, Kravtsov's just a shot taker. He should be doing way better, man. It looks good. It looks like they have the potential to, but they're just not scoring yet. So try to get that power play going. Try to get the 5-on-5 going. Still a lot to be improved upon. I might need some suggestions from you guys from line changes. Oh, yeah. Penalty kill as well. Penalty kill was bad. I think the defensive pairing should be all right. But maybe someone else instead of Lindgren. Let's see. We could try that. Let's see. Forbert, 86, 89, 88. 87, 87, 87. 86, 88, and 88. We could try Forbert on the penalty kill. Bit more experience. Let's put him on there. Heedle's plus minus is always kind of bad. It makes me wonder if he's just kind of cursed. Oh, wow. I'm taking Hayes off, actually. Fuck him. Should just take him off the actual team, too, even though it looks like he is doing good. I want Andronov on there because, remember, that guy was a really good defensive player by his, what it said about him in his scouting thing. He's a 200-foot player, so we can definitely play him on the penalty kill, and I'll try it. Try him on the second unit, though, with Howden. Maybe get some more chemistry between them. Speaking of chemistry, this guy really likes Byfield, okay. Hughes. Oh, now he really likes... Oh, damn. Oh, he doesn't like Letang, though. But didn't Hughes and... Yeah. He used to be Hughes and Andronov had best chemistry with each other. Now that's gone. That sucks. I was really looking forward to that for the future. Okay. likes Lindgren. Everyone likes our defenseman. Likes VC. Hedel likes Hayes. Oh my goodness. All right, well, we'll try those changes on the PK. Again, our goaltending is doing well enough. That's our issue is goal scoring right now. If we can get that goal scoring going, we'll be much better for it. But that's a big if. We don't have the greatest of offensive cores. We don't have the greatest of scoring depths. And that will come with time. You know, our guys are still getting better. We got a lot of guys coming up. They got to try to get better. But for right now, there's some issues there. Okay, so 14-7-2. What do you got? What kind of suggestions would you guys make for those lines? Power play, 5-on-5. What could make us better? What could get us more goals for? So, yeah. That's all we're missing. If we get that going, we'll I mean, we can be a playoff team anyway, but if we get that going, we'll definitely be a playoff team, and we could probably get to like the second round, I'd say. So I'm definitely would look forward to that. But we'll have to see. All right, guys. So I hope you enjoyed it. Remember to leave that like, and I'll see you in the next one. If watching my videos just isn't enough sin for you, be sure to go over there on Twitter and shoot me a follow. And you could even join our Discord server as well to talk with some of the other sinners out there. The links to both are in the description.